Welcome to Audrey Thoughts with Audrey Scott. I'm Audrey Scott. Biggest news of the week. There might be a civil war happening. Hopefully not, because civil wars are the opposite of civil. But Greg Abbott was told by Joe Biden to pull his troops off of the border and to not have the pronged wiring up at the border. And Abbott said no. And now, 24 hours after that warning, over 26 states total, including Texas, have pulled their troops into the border to keep people from coming over. We'll see how hard the federal government fights back, but you know, everything happens for a reason, especially with timing. The elections are right now, so maybe Biden will do something crazy to have people maybe have faith in him again. We'll see. It's really odd because this news, it wasn't on the mainstream media platforms. I found it through social media, and the problem is I haven't seen any fucking updates either. So I've been listening to InfoWars and shit, but I would recommend doing that as well to keep updated because it's a little scary. A little scary now. I did make a post saying I stand with Texas because honestly, my biggest personal reason where I think we need to be stricter on immigration is because of the cartel and because of how much is coming over the border, how much fentanyl is killing people. And as someone who has lost a few friends to it now, I'm fucking tired of it. You know, people's kids are dying, and the Biden regime is fucking supporting it because they're making a lot of money off of it. And I think that's sick. And yeah, when I made that post, people are saying these horrible things, and I just let people talk in the comments. I'll allow it. And the thing is, you have your opinion, but don't get mad at me for disagreeing with you. Grow the fuck up. Everyone should be entitled to their own opinions. And if you know my character well enough, you should understand there's not like I hate people having an opportunity for a better life. It's about the people. It's not about the women and children coming over border. It's about the grown-ass men smuggling drugs and killing people that I'm more referring to when it comes to immigration. So that's that. I hope that we don't go to war, but I mean, we're constantly in war all over the world. I just don't want it. You know, the less wars is better, right? End of story. Like, it's ideal. Less people dying, the better. Except for the pedophiles. We gotta kill all the pedophiles. If there was just a war on pedophiles, if there was literally just like a pit of pedophiles and everyone had a gun and just shot them, that'd be dope. But that's not really a war.
That's the war we need.
That's a great. That'd be amazing. I mean, Alex is trying to do that, but there's only so many things Alex Jones can do by himself. You know, it's a hard world out there. Speaking of hard things, I pulled my back and I'm on kratom right now, so that's why I look like a heroin addict. But I feel so old. I'm fucking 24 with a pulled back, having to put Bengay on my neck like an old man. It sucks. But did you see the Meg Thee Stallion versus Nicki Minaj rap?
No.
Shit. Yeah, they both have disses.
Were they good?
Nicki's was weak, bro. Nicki's was it was pretty bad.
Ooh, I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, it was weird because like Megan Thee Stallion, she kind of just said like she was shading people. She didn't even say anyone's name, and then Nicki came back and called her Bigfoot and called her out and saying that she didn't actually get shot in the foot and just all this shit. But like it just kind of sounded a little manic, and I think a lot of people are saying it was just pretty childish of her to even make it to begin with. Granted, she's married to a pedophile, so it's like it's pretty on brand, you know. She wears pink wigs. Yeah, he's a convicted pedophile.
Oh, Nikki. Yeah. That's right.
Megan's not married to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Megan's bad as fuck.
Isn't Megan your age?
Is she?
I remember it was like she kind of looks older for some reason. Maybe it's just, makeup and
Let's see.
having curves, but I remember being kind of surprised that she was so young.
$28.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So she's, yeah.
A little bit older.
Yeah, crazy.
But Nicki's like nearly 40, right? Or close, or is 40 maybe?
Yeah, I'm
She
gonna
shoulda
guess
won.
39.
When you're that much older, you should
It
win.
was
She's
sad.
been in the career for a while.
41.
Yeah, she should win. What the hell happened?
Well, and she just did a music video with Ice Spice, and I'm like, she's 24 years old. Like, what are we doing here?
Really?
I wonder if her husband was like, hey, you know who you should collab with? Ice Spice. Like, she's legal. She's legal. At least she's legal.
Ice Spice is bigger than Megan Thee Stallion now, right? Or
I
not
wouldn't
really?
say that.
No.
I don't know. I think Ice Spice is like the hottest trend right now.
Okay.
But Megan's songs are still like
Getting
number one on the chart and shit. Like she's popping off. She's still
She's
doing
great.
good. Yeah. I like her. I don't really listen to her like that, but
Sometimes I just need a song like that to get motivated. She's just like, I'm the shit. I'm amazing.
right.
And, they're
And I'm like, you know what? You're
Need
right.
that pump up once in a while.
Yeah, WAP isn't like my anthem for sure. Like that's not my go-to. But there are a few other songs I'm like, yeah, they're empowering.
Isn't she the one that's like her? She,
Yeah.
She. Take a look. It's me. Sometimes you just need that before
Yeah.
you go on stage.
Pretty girl shit.
Mm-hmm.
All the pretty girls wild eyed.
Hot. I'm hot. You're hot. Women are hot.
Girls are hot. Girls are hot. Love girls.
Be a
Yeah.
hot bitch.
That's something I think it's really, we were talking about this earlier, but I think it's really weird when like female comics just attack other female comics and shit. Like that's very odd to me. I'm excited we're having a women's female comic women's girls only brunch on Saturday. I keep saying Sunday because it's Sunday brunch.
Yeah.
That's
what should happen.
Really
We'll have to
excited.
do that next time.
It's all good. No matter the day, I'm stoked. Like food and drink and girls everywhere.
It'd be
Like
so fun.
it's gonna be so fun because I feel like women are so like in tune with their emotions that we kind of feel threatened sometimes because we're all like psychologically thinking like, oh, she probably hates me, or like, you know, like I feel like we just silently assume things sometimes, and then if you really just talk to people, it's never the case necessarily.
Usually isn't.
It's harder to approach girls in the scene sometimes because they're all like scared of what the next dude's gonna say to them or sniff their neck or.
Have there been actual cases of like intense bullying though?
I don't.
Yeah.
I would say it's like yeah, but I've never been a part of it. I've seen it. I've definitely accidentally, well, not to a girl. I accidentally bullied someone, but I accidentally bullied this girl. I try not to, but I did say some shit, and she accidentally heard it, and I never said sorry because I wasn't sorry.
Oh no.
It's okay. It was like this girl walked in a green room when I was running a show, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Well, it said the sign said comics," and I was like, "The sign says comics on the show only," and she's like, "Oh," and so she walked out, and I'm like, "Can you please just read a sign?" Like I don't know. Don't make me show you how dumb you're being right now. And then I was like telling someone else how dumb she was being, and she was right there, and I'm like, well.
I feel
Maybe
like
read the
that's
sign better.
fine.
Like I don't know. It wasn't too personal. But
Yeah, no, that's not like.
it's like don't be dumb.
I feel like you've been like bullied by dudes way more.
Me?
Yeah, than women.
Totally.
Like, yeah, like the recent thing that was not good.
Yeah. Guys are fucking crazy.
They're like, I feel like they're more like mean to women in comedy than women are to other women.
I agree.
It's like pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Not mean,
A girl might
but
not like another girl, but it's like I feel like guys are just more hurtful. Like
they're more manipulative or something.
yeah.
Or just, they're trying to get something.
Right.
Whereas like women, maybe there's like a bit of threat.
Well, we don't get that because the women are trying to do that to the men. I would say. If that were the case, if a girl wanted something from someone, they would probably go to another guy to get it. So it's like we don't deal with that because if the girl were to be finessing, it usually would be with a dude. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and I think, like, what is the threat really? Like I don't feel like that many people actually think that there's only like one spot available for women. In fact, like maybe
Absolutely.
might be even more the opposite now, where you maybe have they want to have
They need
it be
girls.
half and half, so then you
Yeah.
have a little bit of a better.
They need
chance.
girls because that's what a lot of people from other cities are saying. Like, I know comics from New York and LA. Every time they come out, they're like, "What? Where the fuck are their bitches? Like, where are the bitches out here?" And I'm like, I think it's because of Rogan's Club. Like, just like all the meatheads. Like, it just kind of not that it's already a male but it's more especially male dominant because of that influence.
Well,
I
in
think.
New York, do you really see like half and half though?
No, not having half, but
Yeah, but you
more,
see it more, yeah.
more.
Yeah, it depends on the night. I think our group chat is maybe 25 people,
Nice.
but there's probably double that, but that's still not very much.
No.
Like compared to the men, it's like,
3 million.
3,000.
Yeah. A lot of them.
Probably more than 3,000. Probably like 10,000 male comics.
Goddamn.
And then there's probably like 100 female comics.
Yeah.
And like only 10% of those
small
are
but mighty,
there.
Mm-hmm. Small but mighty.
What do you think makes a woman want to do comedy?
Trauma,
Yeah.
just like the men. Yeah. Well, I feel like, yeah, because sometimes men, that they'll have gone through shit their whole lives, but then they do it to get laid or they do it for attention. When a girl doesn't do it to get laid, a girl doesn't need to do comedy to get laid. It's more like they need that outlet.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are just seeking more attention. You got, not naming anyone in particular, but you have someone who might try out TikTok and it wasn't working, and then they become a stripper and that wasn't working, and then they want to be a comic and they just like keep like, where can I get the most attention? But it's like, I think really in general for girls, it's like really that release, that therapeutic release.
Yeah.
Because a girl's gonna be really fucked up to go through it every day and to continue to want to be a comic. Like it's really like this girl's fucked up. Like you could just do karaoke, like but it's deeper. Like
You could just have a kid.
Yeah.
You could easily just
But
have
you're
a kid.
crazy enough you don't like. You got problems. This was just
Yeah.
some healing to do.
Yeah. Do you think if you're fully healed, you'll be bad at comedy?
I don't necessarily agree with that, but I will say that the wisest people can conjure up that energy of that pain and of that shit even when they have healed and still able to express it on stage.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yeah,
say,
I believe that you can heal.
yeah, I hope everyone heals.
Yeah.
I hope everyone heals. Some people don't. Some people suffer their whole lives. And I will say some of my best sets have been like when I am just having the worst day of my life. But yeah, if you can take those emotions and use them, I think everyone has a capability of healing if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think, I feel like there was a bit of a belief there that like the whole like you should be fucked up to be successful. But I now have completely, probably over the last 3 years, I've just like completely relieved, like really been trying to retrain my mind.
I agree, because I've always
Like, I am
been that like
healing.
rock and roll. I want to be like the one partying on drugs, and it's like, dude, that's not every day. Like that can't be that can't be how you live life.
I think COVID even shifted that in my mind, because it was like the lifestyle in the world and the idols that you admire, you all of a sudden notice that they actually had nothing once the world shut down.
Exactly.
And so priorities change, and then who you admire changes, and then you're like, maybe I should heal.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of healing, I'm going to end this episode here and try to heal my back, and I'll be back next week. Thanks to you for coming to Audrey Thoughts with Audrey Scott. Shout out to Rebecca.
Woo!
Have a good day.
Bye. What was that? Let's see. I think that was probably like 17 minutes. Let's see. 14.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
It's so close.